Hello. It's been a while since I've put up a little Warplanes video, but this game I thought I'd better show you. This is the first game I've had in the BF110C since patch 1.9 came out, and it's also the first time I realised just how much they've changed high caliber cannons in this patch. I read in the patch notes that high caliber cannons were going to get very powerful, well they were going to become very powerful, but just in my testing and my playing before this game I hadn't quite realised how powerful they're going to make these large cannons. So the BF110C, it's a tier 4 heavy fighter. It's just like the BF110B, but it trades two 20mm cannons for a single 30mm cannon, which up until the last patch was kind of okay. It had very good close range firepower, but not so much at long range. But you know, we'll just wait and see. So 30mm guns, not very accurate, and 4 rifle caliber machine guns that do a bit of damage up close. But as on that pass, it wasn't really fantastic. I think I actually got one cannon round on target. And so that pass, I think that was all machine guns. It just didn't really do a lot. Coming around on the forward TSH-3, you see just how slowly my 30mm cannon fires and just how inaccurate it is because I'm missing every single shot. But I'm able to finish it off with my machine guns. Turns out I couldn't quite fit between those trees, but it's not that big a deal. Come back around on the second TSH-3 and decide I'm close enough, I'll just use my machine guns. Oh! And it just kind of blew up. I'm guessing that 30mm round actually hit it somewhere near the tail and basically knocked 100 hit points off it all in one go. Anyway, 3 enemy fighters have been spotted, 2 skewers and an F2A. The skewer I start firing at manoeuvres effectively, I don't land a single shot on target. But the second skewer is flying straight on level, and well, you saw that, it basically got one 30mm shell on target, took away half its health, and the second one finished it off. So, climb and turn back onto the first skewer, which seems to be, well, it's manoeuvring, so it might be hard to hit. 101 hit points remaining, and, well, one shot, took off 84 hit points, and managed to finish it off. And that was my 4th kill. Just started to realise that this 30mm gun, it just destroys people. Like, yeah. So 4 kills, basically no real challenge so far, it's just been pointing my gun at people and they've been blowing up after 2 or 3 hits. My team's one in the north, up where I was. In the centre it seems like we actually didn't bother fighting each other. Looks like there's a Bristol 133 strafing ground targets. Whereas in the south we're not doing so well, we're outnumbered 3-2. You see me, I'm originally going for the aircraft strafing because I assumed it was something important. Then I was as a Bristol 133 and figured that guy can keep strafing ground targets as long as it wants because it's just effectively taking out of the game. But I see this Blenheim F heading down the centre and I go, well that's actually an aircraft worth shooting down. So I do a bit of a split S onto its tail. Unfortunately it doesn't take any evasive action and lets me dive down on it and start firing away. My machine guns are completely ineffective at this range. They just start getting into the action just in time for my 30mm shell to land a hit and do 140 damage in one shot, and also got me my ace medal. The Bristol 133 is coming around, looks like it's going to go head on with me. Maybe, yes it is. Open fire, and again, 30mm shell, it does 100 hit points of damage and finishes it off. And what's that now, 6 kills, only 2 enemy aircraft remaining? And still, it is just a case of I'm pointing my gun at people and they're blowing up. Okay, an I-17 and the 109B left, they are both coming towards us at roughly the same altitude. Fire at the I-17. I kind of play poorly here because my ally gets in the way. And I get the last hit on the I-17 there, but I think my ally actually did a lot of ramming damage. So when I got the last shot, it wasn't really my kill. I'm going to come around on the 109B. but don't land any cannon shots, get a few machine gun hits in there, but I definitely came off worse in that encounter. Had my engine knocked out, but I managed to repair it. And again, it's just 30mm shell. It's just not firing fast enough or accurately enough. So I only fired 2 shots at maybe 3 at that 109B, and it wasn't lucky enough to hit. It's quite lucky now. I've been pretty lucky that my shells have been hitting when they have done. And there's the 109B killed. I only got an assist, but still 7 kills is nothing to be ashamed of. And well, as you can see, I also got top of my team. That's not really surprising. What I found actually surprising was I also got 17% accuracy. I thought it would be a lot lower because I was firing my machine guns way past their effective range. But that just kind of means that I actually must have got a fairly high proportion of my 30mm shells on target, when it seems like they were missing at all, missing all the time. Also to note in this game is because it was the first time I'd flown the 110C since patch 9 or 1.9, I also didn't have the armor-piercing ammunition. I just had the standard ammunition, so it would have done more damage if I had had the better ammunition on. And I also didn't have modifications. In particular, I didn't have the enhanced gun sight, or whatever it is, the one that gives you a 10% bonus to accuracy. And I strongly suspect that if I had a 10% bonus to accuracy and better ammunition, the 110C would just be an absolute, joy to fly, or joy to shoot at enemies in at least. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.